Alright guys, just a quick video to talk about this kind of hotfix patch before the real patch even came out. So I woke up and saw that they released this patch that's gonna be coming out when Season 7 drops. So let's read it together. So Captain America, his melee does 5 more damage. That makes it so that his regular melees do the same damage as, his shield throws, the 4 shield throws he unlocks after punching people. So that means you can still animation cancel just by using the regular melee, by using the quick melee button, and that it's actually more consistent than animation canceling with the shield throws, because the shield throws are like kind of buggy. When you would animation cancel with them, they would be kind of buggy. Sometimes they wouldn't hit. So now the animation cancel is back, but in the form of his melee, not his shield throw. So now he has that damage back from his animation cancel in his melee. It's more consistent, and his shield throw can now actually be used at mid-range. So interesting change. I knew obviously that like removing animation cancel would be bad for his DPS output. However, it would be better for consistently hitting the shield throws, because as you guys know, if you play Cap, when you animation cancel, a lot of times if you don't have like pixel frame perfect timing, one of your shield throws is going to no reg. It's not gonna hit, or you're gonna cancel too early, or you're gonna cancel too late and lose DPS. So I think this change overall makes him better, because you can't mess up the quick melee animation cancel, because it's a guaranteed hit, because it's melee. It's not like a projectile. So for those who love the old animation cancel, you can still do it just with the melee now. And if you actually want to use the shield throw, you still can, and it's better at mid-range. So really interesting change for Cap. He is not dead, guys. He is not dead. Okay? He's not dead. Emma Frost! Yes, guys, finally this terrible hero gets something. Diamond Form CD is back to 15. Finally, guys, this hero is playable. Finally. And Mind's Aegis, which is her shield, has more recovery rate. So really interesting change for Emily, for Emma Frost. So now she got her ult buffed, because the damage on her ult is actually quite considerable. It's not something I used to think. I thought it was like whatever, but upon seeing early access footage, the ult actually looks like it does quite a bit of damage. So because of the damage fall off reduction. And if you guys didn't know, Emma Frost has 2 types of damage fall off. It has distance based damage fall off, so the regular one and the one they reduced, the one they buffed, right? So you do more damage even if you're from a distance, even if you're hitting them from a distance. And there's an angle shaped damage fall off, so if you're hitting somebody but you're not aiming like directly at the center of your ult, it's gonna do less damage. So if somebody's like all the way to your left, by example, and you're still hitting them, it has damage fall off. So you want to always you want your targets to be right at the center. Okay, so but anyway, that's just to say that her ult definitely feels more threatening, and she has damage reduction, which is nice. Her Diamond Form has a lower cooldown. It has lower DR by 5%, but a lower cooldown, which is honestly a really good trade-off. Really good for Emma Frost. Black Panther, huge buff. Spinning kick, so his E, guys. The dash movement is now omnidirectional. That is huge, guys. That is huge. And it does 5 more damage, which is always nice. Plus, the Spear Toss charge time cooldown is reduced from 6 to 5, which is again massive. More uptime and more mobility, more flexibility for a character like Black Panther, which is exactly what he needs, because the character overall just feels too one-dimensional. You dive backline, you miss a dash, get one shot, or you dive backline, you get a kill or 2, and you're happy, you hit your TikTok clip. Giving him more movement like this makes him much more unpredictable, makes him much more free. It makes his playstyle much more creative, and obviously the increased damage is nice. Plus the Spear Toss cooldown reduction makes it so that he has more uptime, so really rewarding for Black Panther players. Really good change for Black Panther. The character might actually be playable. Now we have Gambit. Reduce Rage and Royal Flush duration from 10 seconds to 8. Yes! Yes, Jiyoung. Yes, Netties. Those are the changes we want to see, changes that actually fundamentally change the problem with the heroes. Gambit's problem is his ult. The nerfs are good, but you have a 10-second buff. Reducing that to 8 seconds helps so much. He's probably still gonna be strong. That's how strong the character was. Okay, but this, I don't know if he's still gonna be permaban after this. Because duration from 10 to 8 is huge, guys. That is huge, 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 huge. So yeah, a huge nerf to Gambit, but good, this was needed. Honestly needed, really happy. These 4 changes, these 4 targeted precise changes, these helped the game so much. I was really, honestly guys, being honest, I know in my last video I was a doomer and I really complained a lot and you guys heard me. But obviously my videos are just based on how I feel at the moment. I'm not saying, oh, I'm the truth, I'm saying the truth and it's gonna be the truth forever. Okay? After looking at the early access footage, I was really looking forward for the season. White Fox seems like a strong support, but a balanced support that doesn't have a broken ult that just breaks the game. I was just worried about Captain America and Emma, but especially Captain America because I was starting to play that hero and I was worried that, oh, I'd have to drop him. This, I don't have to worry anymore. I'm very happy. Emma Frost as well, really happy about that. This character's, oh my goodness, that feels so good to see. BP has some potential again, and Gambit isn't as oppressive. What a good change, guys. And it's not even like huge changes, like Cap 5 more damage on his melee, Emma Frost less cooldown on Diamond Form, a bit more shielding, and BP, you know, Omni, like, you know, these changes aren't massive, it's just targeted changes to struggling characters, and they did what's right, and I'm really looking forward to Season 7. Plus, from the footage I've seen, I know that's something I complained a lot in my last video, the ult charge global nerf. I really didn't like that. But looking from the footage, looking at footage from the early access videos, it seems like the global nerf reduction actually gives the game a much better pacing. So I might have been wrong on that, guys. Well, I'll be playing in Season 7. I'll probably make another video to tell you guys how I feel about the season, if it's good, if it's bad. But I'm not gonna lie, it's looking good. The pacing of the game seemed much better. It seemed like, ironically enough, even though it's a global ult charge reduction, ironically enough, what it did was make it so that if you're somebody who likes getting ult fast, you're gonna get it much faster than somebody who isn't particularly trying to farm his ult. It widened the gap between somebody who's an ult farmer and somebody who isn't, because pre-Season 7, pre-global ult reduction, it seemed like everybody could get ult fast regardless if you are an ult farmer. Everybody could get it super fast. Now, with the global ult charge reduction, only those who actually try to farm ult are getting it before everybody else, which is really interesting, and I do agree, the pacing of the game felt much better. It definitely felt, from what I saw, I wasn't playing of course, but from what I saw, it seemed much better, much more balanced. You could still farm ult as well. It's not like farming ult was dead. No, you could still farm ult, it's just that not everybody had 8 million ult charge for free for pressing one button. No, you actually have to try. Hulk seemed really interesting as well. He seemed extremely strong. So yeah, W patch, honestly. Angela as well seemed really strong. She seemed better. I'm not gonna lie, she seemed better. Like I said in my last video, the Angela tweaks, I can't even call it a nerf, it's more like tweaks, more so made her better for like really high skilled Angela players and made her worse for bad Angela players who use the character as a crutch, who like AFK the entire game trying to displace tanks. Like, yeah, if you're an Angela player that sits AFK trying to displace tanks, then you're probably gonna suffer. If you're an Angela player that has high uptime, that min-maxes your cooldowns, your abilities, your attack charge, then you're probably gonna feel rewarded by this change. So really interesting. I really like the changes actually, guys. So yeah, just a nice quick update for you guys. Again, Season 7 drops tomorrow. I'll play it. I'll tell you guys more about it. But obviously I haven't played it. I've just seen footage, but it's looking pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it's looking pretty good. I may have been a bit harsh in my last video. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Have a nice day.